Hi everyone, Sherrie Yvette here. This is part 2 of this series. If you haven't already watched part 1, go ahead and check that out before you hop into today's video. A sit down chat and I take you around my house to show you Black owned products that we are absolutely loving. We're talking about supporting small Black owned businesses year round because they do offer quality services and products, and it's not something just to be promoted during Black History Month. I love, like, one of the stores that I frequent, like Target. I love that Target puts small businesses, women businesses, Black owned businesses, Latino businesses on display 365 days a year. And there have been more Black owned businesses, products, I should say, Black owned products that have been able to be on the shelves at Target, which I absolutely love. Now, is Target a Black owned store? No. But are they carrying Black owned brands? Yes. How wonderful would it be if Black people could start franchising businesses like Target, Chick-fil-A, all of those things that we love to use to see a Black person in position of ownership of those entities, right? Yes, we can go create our own, but in some instances, it's important to go ahead and follow a model that's already written out for you and get you a percent of that pie over there. So do I love that Target is now putting on their shelves Black owned products? I love it and I'm here for it. I think that more stores, more local shops should have Black owned products on their shelves so that it will be more easily accessible for us to get things from Black people that are of quality, and for other people to see, like, oh, this is Black owned and it's of quality. I love it, I use it. And I'm not just talking about Black people supporting Black people. I think that everybody should support Black owned businesses, right? But in our own communities, I think we should be supporting our own businesses. Does that mean that I don't use products if they're not Black owned? No. But if it is the same thing and of the same quality and sometimes even better, then yes, I will go and switch that product out once I find that it fits my family's needs, even if it costs a little bit more. The reason things cost a little bit more are not for this video, but it's necessary when some Black owned creators are just starting out. It has to cost a little more at first, right? I'm going to take you around the house and show you some of those things that I'm loving. So it's the next day and I just got out the shower and I want to continue to show you things that I use from Black owned businesses. This is one of the deodorant brands that I use. It's Playpits. It's created by a Black woman and her son, which I will link in the description box. My favorite of these, I'll put them in order. This is my first favorite, Happy with Lavender, and then the Queen scent, and then this one. They all are really good and they work, and you can find them in Target. This deodorant is also found in me and my husband's shop. Again, it's not a Black owned brand, but it's actually an all natural deodorant without parabens or alcohol and aluminum. Same thing with Playpits. And you can find this one in our shop, which I will link in the description box. It's the next day again, and I came back to show you guys another Black owned business. I think I mentioned it before, but it's Audri's Cure. We just got our delivery. This is her hair restoring oil, and the one that we get has the castor oil, tea tree oil, and we get ours peppermint, but you can request what you want. And then we got our skincare, her skincare line, the Body Butter Fluff. And this is what we use on everybody's skin, not just the adults, and it's everything. And I really, really like that she is really open and honest about the ingredients, and if she changes anything or like uses a different brand of something, like even as simple as her essential oils, she'll tell us. Which big name companies, they don't tell you. They switch up their formulas. whenever they want, and they don't have to tell you that they switch up their formulas. So buy black and buy small. I think the value of the black earned dollar is important. Like a couple years ago, I stopped supporting certain businesses. And there's probably more businesses that I could stop supporting because they don't align with my value system, and like things that I saw in marketing didn't really sit well again. And I want to show you some other black owned products that we have. First, I showed you the hair products by Shea Moisture. My husband came home with this to give me a little massage. And it's the Shea Moisture Coconut Hibiscus Bath and Body Massage Oil. And it smells so good. And it has vitamin E in it. So good. This I'm actually packing for a trip. I just got it to try it. I normally use, to be completely transparent, I normally use, what's the name of our soap, Lonnie? Yes, Dr. Bonner's. Dr. Bronner's soap. That's what we normally use. But I'm going to pack this because it's like a wash and a shampoo in one. And the ingredient listing is good. And I also like that all of Shea Moisture's products are fair trade. It's important that you're getting products with all natural ingredients that have fair trade on the label. And then also that they're free and clear. They don't have all of that nasty stuff that we don't need to put on our skin. And our skin is our largest organ. Now we are preparing to go on a trip. And you hear baby boy in the back. And I have our sunscreen because we're headed to Florida. Now the sunscreen that I have is by Black Girl Sunscreen. And no, it's not just for girls. It's for everybody. So Black Girl Sunscreen, go check them out. Their website. You can also find them in Target. I have my sunscreen. This one is for me. And this one is for the kids. So they have Black Girl Sunscreen Kids. And they have Black Girl Sunscreen for yourself. So it's not just for kids. And what's a little bit different about this one is us melanated people, brown skin folks. Sometimes when we use other sunscreen, you know how it goes on all white and chalky, like chalky, and then our brown skin ends up looking like this haze over white, like somebody just powdered us down. This one does not do that. It goes on ultra sheer, residence and fragrance free, which is really, really good because my kids have sensitive skin. So make sure you go check them out. And I am going to pick up like a makeup brush. I saw that hack to apply it on their skin because I'm pretty sure that my babies are going to get tan. Let's try some more. Slay today. Slay today fruit chews. And my business coach calls them slay today now laters because they're good, but for good reason. Now, this is another great find from our Black owned shop from the Nutrilite brand, which is not Black owned, but we own the shop and we're Black. And this is the blueberry lavender melatonin. It is all natural. And one thing I like about Nutrilite is that we know exactly where the things come from in their products because they have their own farms. So if you're interested in reading more about this particular brand of melatonin, you can find a link in the description box. Forget the Nutrilite twist tubes to go, which are also found in our Black owned shop. Okay, so good. And they're the immunity health ones in the strawberry kiwi flavor. So I think it's important to talk about Black owned businesses and support them so that we let each other know that Black owned businesses exist, right? They exist and they are viable sources and places for you to get the things that you actually need, enjoy, want to have.